I believe Dennis is deserving of the Lifetime Service Award because that's what he did with his entire professional life. The sign and picture of him on his office that says, "Thank you, Spokane, for letting me serve you for 40 years." And that was just the truth. His goal was to serve the community, and particularly the people who lacked voice and power in the community. It was so clear to him that the only way the system works is if it works for everybody.
Dennis believed that his faith required of him to seek justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with God. And through that work, it just became his life's calling.
And so Dennis became the ever advocate on behalf of those without resources. He did it in a way that was intentional, deliberate, and insistent on doing the right thing. Dennis never gave up. You could not say no. He felt that he was just going to come at it from every single avenue by really inviting the judiciary to do better, inviting his colleagues to do better.
He was mentored by Carl Maxey, who was the original civil rights lawyer.
Dennis used to call Carl his second dad. And Carl really helped raise him up in the legal profession. All of these years later, what would Carl do? What did I learn from Carl? How can I make Carl proud?
He's had thousands of clients from all walks of life.
If Dennis could have done everything for free, he would have. Our private practice was more than 50% pro bono. And then we had the legal clinic.
He gave back to the Bar Association in volunteering in the family law section, the rules, the commentary, speaking up at public meetings to keep us on track as a community and a profession. He mentored dozens and dozens of law students, so his influence just continues to ripple throughout Spokane and really the whole Northwest.
He had been a commissioner pro tem for 10 years, and he made a couple of decisions that kind of rocked the boat. It was funny because so many of the things that Dennis brought forth during all of these years are now being implemented and have been implemented. That's a joy to see.
The adoption of GR 40, which was a general rule that would permit Superior Court judges to actually relax the rules of evidence. And Dennis kept thinking these rules and processes are getting in the way of ordinary people being able to come in and utilize the court. And probably the thing that was most important to Dennis, some mechanism that was not expensive, something that was not going to cost people a whole lot of money. That rule was adopted for family law, and I think around the state today, judges are not afraid to try something new because of Dennis.
Once he got clear, he just did it. And it didn't matter if it cost him money or if it cost him time or risked even his own personal safety.
Dennis chose to speak out, and it did not make him popular. Dennis always would say, we're here to use our lives to open the doors so that other people can walk in. He had all of these dreams for having a free legal clinic in the community of Spokane.
The Carl Maxey Center was founded in 2018, and DC was a part of that group. He was legal counsel and helping that first board get established. And then in 2023, right after Sandy's passing, they were able to establish the Sandy Williams Justice Center as a unique program within the Carl Maxey Center so that we are still able to serve and do the civil legal aid.
And so over the last few years, dozens of law students cycled through. They had to have a supervising lawyer in order to help people. He provided that supervision, his time and his vision and his inspiration.
DC wouldn't just tell us things, he would educate us, and he would sit down and explain to me sort of the law and the reasons and the why. And that just really helped me understand things from a different perspective, and something I do cherish.
I found Dennis fun, amusing, loving, and if anything, he was a real loyal friend.
He was sweet, but also a little gruff. His heart really showed in his work.
If you caught him at his lunchtime or break time, he would give you what information he could. He was always looking forward as to what else could be done or thinking about what is needed to be done. A real gentleman, going to be missed a lot.
We truly appreciate Dennis's contribution, all his help in education, and that we will miss him, but not just for his work, but for what he meant to us.
Congratulations, Dennis and Teresa. The two of you have created a legacy together that really surpasses anyone and anything in the state of Washington. You deserve our praise, our thanks, and Dennis, I know you're with us.